भूले हैं रफ्ता रफ्ता उन्हें मुद्दतों में हम। किश्तों में खुदकुशी का मज़ा आप हमसे पूछिए।
मुद्दतें मतलब?
मुद्दतें मतलब समय, ऐसे लॉन्ग लॉन्ग टाइम पीरियड्स में।
अच्छा, तो सीधा वही बोल देते।
तो सिर्फ बात थोड़ी रहती,
क्या बात नहीं रहती?
कहने का भी एक तरीका होता है।
तरीका मैटर करता है या मेरा समझना मैटर करता है?
दोनों।
तो अगर मुझे समझ ही नहीं आया तो तरीका किस काम का?
अच्छा ठीक है दीदी, माफ़ कर दे यार, मैंने थोड़ी लिखा है।
दीदी बोलेगा साले?
और साला बोलेगी साली।
मेरे को कोई मन नहीं है किसी और की शायरी सुनने का।
अच्छा, तो बताओ मैडम जी, क्या सुनने का मन है आपका?
बताओ, हाउ वाज योर डे टुडे?
So you both are sure you want to do this? We'll let you know that the procedure is completely safe. All cognitive functions, weight, sense of humor, intelligence, all of those things, they'll remain the same. Moreover, any mutual relationships that you may have had during the relationship will also stay the same. We'll also ensure that your good habits are retained.
I'm sorry, what constitutes a good habit?
Anything that is associated with the release of endorphins in your body, say waking up early or going for a run, any of those things.
तुम्हें क्या चिंता है गुड हैबिट क्या होती है? 3 बजे सोने जाती हो, 11 बजे सो के उठती हो, प्रोटीन शेक बनाती हो, सिंक में ही सब कुछ छोड़ देती हो, जिम टावल जिम बैग से निकाली
तुमसे पूछा? आ गए हो ना अब यहाँ तक? 2-3 घंटे और झेल लो, बस फिर बात खत्म।
Okay, so I'll start by asking you both some questions to help get us an idea of what is going on, and then we can start with the procedure. Okay? Did you guys ever fight?
यस।
And has it ever gotten physical?
No.
And have either one of you been dealing with any kind of midlife crisis, stress, any of those things?
You're 27.
तो
How can you possibly have a midlife crisis at 27?
54 इज अ ग्रेट एज टू डाई।
See, this is his problem. बकवास करने का इसे कोई मौका छोड़ना ही नहीं है. He can never not be the center of attention.
सेंटर ऑफ अटेंशन डूड, दिस इज नॉट अ पार्टी। ठीक है, दिस whatever this is not a party. There's no such thing as center of attention here, okay? Just chill out.
Moving on, how did you both divide the household work?
I did the dishes and he did the cleaning mostly. What's so funny?
Nothing.
No, please enlighten me.
क्यों भड़क रही है यार? कुछ नहीं बोला मैंने। मैं अब कौन से बर्तन धोए तूने?
अच्छा, हर वीकेंड मेरी आत्मा बर्तन धोती है?
नहीं, तेरी आत्मा इनफैक्ट बेटर बर्तन धो लेती है। सर, हमारा अकेला ऐसा घर है जहाँ पे हर बर्तन 2 बार धोता है। एक बार ये धो ले तो सॉस की, मेयो की, न जाने हर चीज की स्मेल आती रहती है।
तो क्यों डालता है हर चीज में सॉस? हर चीज में मेयो, ब्रेड में सॉस, ऑमलेट में सॉस, मैगी में
तो
सॉस।
टॉपिक मत बदल, बात यहाँ सफाई की हो रही है। 5 साल से हम साथ हैं, एक बार बाथरूम साफ नहीं किया इसने।
बाथरूम की तो तुम बात ही मत करो. He is the most disgusting man I have ever met in my entire life. You know, जब भी ये साबुन यूज करता है पता नहीं कहाँ के बाल मिलते हैं उस पे. Like, how the fuck does one dirty a soap? तो साबुन को कैसे गंदा कर सकता है यार?
Exactly, कोई साबुन को कैसे गंदा कर सकता है? It's a soap. It is clean by definition. That's the entire point of a soap. कोई साबुन को गंदा कैसे? Maybe it's all in your head. Have you ever thought about it?
Is it in my head?
Yes, maybe it is. There is no such thing as a dirty soap.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Fuck you too.
Guys, is this why you're doing this? All these problems that you just mentioned are very, very common. 5 साल आप साथ रहेंगे, these are to be expected even. ये कोई छोटा स्टेप नहीं है. After the procedure, you both will forget each other forever.
Would you like anything to drink?
हाँ, मेरे लिए चाय और इसके लिए फिल्टर कॉफी.
How much sugar do you want?
2 चम्मच दूध चाय पकाने के बाद डालना.
अनन्या कहाँ है?
Look, guys, so here's how this is gonna go. I want you to take me to the exact moment you started falling out of love with each other. Okay? Once we know that, we can start to erase your memories from there. Also, you'll be conscious throughout the procedure, but I want you to be as elaborate as possible so as to what was going on in your mind at that point of time. Once we know that, we'll know how to rewire your thoughts.
Okay.
Dave, will you fucking listen to me?
सुन तो रहा हूँ यार. I know it was not funny. I know I can't joke about it, and I said that I'm sorry.
Dave, it's not about the joke.
Yeah. Maybe it's about you embarrassing me in front of all our friends. Think about that.
Dave, we need to talk.
मुझे नहीं करनी बात.
Dave, बात सुन मेरी.
तू कब से चिल्ला रही है मुझ पे? Will you calm down, please?
तो मैं चिल्ला रही हूँ because I want to tell you something. I want to talk to you about something.
You just did. सबके सामने.
Dave, it's not about that, यार.
अनन्या, listen. मेरी तबीयत खराब है. मुझे घर जाके सोना है अभी. ठीक है? मुझे शौक नहीं चढ़ा तुझसे हर रात भिड़ लेने का.
तो मैं भिड़ रही हूँ हमारे लिए ना. तू कोई एहसान नहीं कर रहा मुझ पे मेरी बात सुन के. I'm fighting for us. I'm shouting for us because this is important for us.
Oh, okay. Shit. Sorry. अनन्या सही है. देव गलत है. You're right. I'm wrong. I'll work on it. Can you please go home now?
For God's sake, man, can you act like a grown-up for once in your life?
वही grown up वाली बात. I said I don't want to talk about it right now. It's that simple.
कब तक अवॉइड करेगा?
This is not me avoiding anything. This is me protecting my peace.
No, this is you running away from your problems हमेशा की तरह.
Dave is a patient man. It's difficult to get a reaction out of him, to get him overwhelmed or even whelmed in general. He rarely shouts.
Do you remember the last time when he was shouting at you?
Yes, it was during the fight.
Did you say anything that made him shout at you that day?
Way too much, man. Way too much. I was defensive. I was selfish. I was bitchy. And you know the kind of things that I said to him that day? Any man would have snapped way earlier than he did.
You mentioned you were scared. Why is that?
Because I was scared he'd leave me.
What does that mean? What's that even supposed to mean?
It means fight if you care. Fight if you give a fuck.
एक शेर है कि अगर बात ज़रूरी हो तो इंसान भूल जाओ और अगर इंसान ज़रूरी हो तो बात भूल जाओ. दोनों ज़रूरी हो तो.
You want to know what I give a fuck about? I give a fuck about who I'm living with for the past 1 year. तेरा मूड नहीं है, तेरा मन नहीं है, तुझे भूख नहीं है, तेरी लाश के साथ जी रहा हूँ क्या यार मैं? Who is this person?
Dave, we shifted, okay, and I've been really stressed, and you know how much this new job means to me.
This is not about the job, Ananya, and you know it. This is about you not acting like you. And I fucking miss us, dude. मुझे हमारी याद आती है. And what's worse is कि तू chill है. तुझे फर्क ही नहीं पड़ रहा है. तेरी लाइफ चल रही है अपने आप.
If that's not true,
What is it?
it affects me too.
What is it, Ananya? What affects you too? Ananya, I love you, okay? तू सब कुछ है मेरा और तू अभी डरा रही है मुझको. Why are you pushing me away? Ananya.
Dave, I don't want to have kids. And And Dave, well, he did.
Did you know that Dave wanted to have kids?
Yeah.
And did Dave know that you didn't?
Not really. I mean, I was just never ready for kids or, the conversation about having kids. Things were so good between us that it never came up and I never thought to bring it up. But
I broke our fixed deposit and invested it in a few places. And it's actually doing really well.
What did you say?
I said that I broke our fixed deposit.
No, before that.
I don't want to have kids.
Did it catch me off guard? Yeah, it did.
And how did that make you feel?
That moment I felt cheated.
Cheated? How so?
Dude, I spent the past 14 months in therapy trying to unpack this. Okay? I'd really like to move on. Can you spare me all this and we can just go on with it?
What changed?
Nothing. I was just always unsure. And उस दिन शरण्या के baby shower के बाद, you started talking about baby names and houses and schools and like, who the fuck talks about schooling?
Everyone! Literally everyone who imagines a future with someone at some point thinks about this stuff.
तो वो तो तेरी imagination है देव, इसमें मैं कहाँ हूँ?
तू ही तो है और कौन है यहाँ पर?
Dave, you're not listening to me.
पिछले 4 साल से झूठ बोल रही है मुझसे. You've been leading me on और अब तू कह रही है that I'm not listening to you.
What lead you on? मैंने कोई झूठ नहीं बोला तुमसे.
झूठ नहीं था तो क्या था ये?
मैंने कुछ भी नहीं बोला देव. तुम्हें बस जो अच्छा लगा तुमने उसे सच मान लिया.
अनन्या, शब्द मत घुमाया.
Dave, I've been wanting to talk to you about this for so long.
Yeah, for 4 years.
Yes. Fuck. हाँ यार. We really need to talk about this.
Can't fucking believe this.
Dave, think about my career, okay? My future. Do you have any idea what this will do?
Ananya, I was very clear about this from the start of this relationship. I told you I want to start a family.
Dave, मैं इतनी आसानी से अपने ड्रीम्स पर गिव अप नहीं कर सकती.
Yeah. Before we moved to Bangalore, I wanted to be a writer. And it was going great, actually. I got a fellowship from ISWA. It was not affecting my work, not affecting my studies, and I was sort of working on like a dream project in Mumbai. So things were nice for me. Things were working out, yeah.
So why did you shift?
Ananya का transfer हो गया था Bangalore पे, and we couldn't say no.
And do you regret that?
No यार, not at all. अनन्या के पहले मैं दुनिया को दिखाने के लिए लिखता था, कि तालियां बजेंगी and everyone will know who I am. I'll have my own place in the world. And then I met her, I just couldn't care less. So long as I was with her, I was happy. Without her, I don't think I'd have anything worthwhile to say anyways.
So, just so we are clear, you don't blame her for not following your dreams?
No, प्यार करता हूँ मैं उससे. With her, I was living them.
Dave, I thought that's what I wanted. Okay? And I thought that I'll get there. I really did. And I wanted to get there with you. But it's been 5 years now, Dave, and I'm still not there. And with the transfer, I love what I do right now. I have wanted to be an architect my entire life, and you know that better than anyone else. But do you see how this is? Society does not let this happen, Dave.
Do not bring the fucking society into this, Ananya. ये तेरे और मेरे बारे में. Do not bring the society.
No, but it is about society and what I do and the kind
Is
of...
this going to be another sermon on the feminist ramifications of having a kid?
Do you need a sermon on the feminist ramifications of having a kid?
You know I don't.
Good. Then you don't need me to tell you कि मैं हर रात तुझसे मिलने के बाद भी पढ़ रही थी, क्रैम्प्स पे ऑफिस जा रही थी, पेरेंट्स से झूठ बोल रही थी, तेरे बारे में ताने सुन रही थी, ल्यूड डिस्गस्टिंग जोक्स कमेंट्स सब कुछ टॉलरेट कर रही थी वर्क प्लेस पे, सो दैट आई डोंट बिल्ड अप अ रेपुटेशन ऑफ बीइंग अपटाइट. एंड घर पे हर आंटी से ताने सुन रही थी, एज इफ आई हैव लेट द ग्रेट इंडियन हाउस होल्ड डाउन बाय स्टेपिंग आउट ईच डे. And I have suffered a lot, Dave, and I'm not complaining. But to just leave all of that behind and bring a child into this world, it's just not possible, Dave. I can't half-ass this. And to wait for my body to swell up like a balloon and be tired every day, be fatigued every day from early pregnancy to late pregnancy is just a lot to take in, Dave. And look at me when I'm talking to you.
Why?
Why? What do you mean, why? Look at me.
सुन तो रहा हूँ ना. Why do you want me to look at you as well?
Because I want to feel like I'm talking to an adult right now.
What is it with you and the adult thing? Will you quit it?
Will you man the fuck up and listen to me right now? I have no idea why I said that. It's just, you know, I would get so worked up every time Dave used to bring up the topic of kids. You know, ऐसा लगता था कि किसी ने मेरे पेट पे 20 किलो का पत्थर रख दिया. And between dates and outings, it kept piling inside of me, and I kept bottling it up because for our sake. But that day I couldn't.
It worked up. I'm gonna ignore you said that. You miss soreness. Pregnancy can mess with your pelvic floor. You'll have sore ankles. Pumping sucks as be nauseatingly thirsty for weeks. You live in a fog for the pre-semester phase, and everything from standing to shitting to just walking around will be very, very difficult for those 9 months.
And postpartum depression, there's deafness, your ankles get sore, it's a lot. I can't get it, I can't empathize, but I acknowledge it that yes, pregnancy is very difficult. I see that.
So you didn't feel offended when she said that?
Said what?
That she wants to talk to a man right now.
I was very angry. I was hanging on by a thread at that point.
Like, pregnancy is difficult. I can't empathize, no. I can't relate to it, but the least I can do is that I acknowledge it, that yeah, it is a tall ask, it is a difficult thing for me to ask of you, and
It's what?
you know what? You're right. तेरा career है, and हम कर लेंगे कुछ figure out. Like, you're right. We'll figure something out. Okay, I just figure something out.
कहाँ जा रहा है यार?
I need a drink.
You haven't drank in 3 years.
I know.
So you're just gonna leave? Dave, you need to come back and finish this conversation right now. Act like a grown-up, yaar.
Grow up? Grow up? You want to talk about growing up, Ananya? I did that for the past 5-6 years. And now look at me. Tera transfer hua na? Bangalore. What did we do? No, tell me, what did we do? We shifted, right? You knew how much that project in Mumbai meant to me. But we shifted because I knew how much this transfer meant for your dreams as an architect. And guess what? That was the grown-up thing to do. I've given you my time, I've given you space, I've given you a shoulder to cry on, whilst I'm saving money in a job that kills me from the inside. But I do not complain, because that's a grown-up thing to do. And I've left out hobbies, I've left out interests, I've left out parts of myself. So don't you dare tell me that you're the only one who's made sacrifices to build a life, because I have to. I did it because मेरे को लगा that if I just focus on the big picture, it's okay to let my 20s just slide away, because at the end it's us and we are going to be worth it. but since that's not gonna happen anymore, all I ask you is a timeout. So you can go and get some air, I can go and get some alcohol, and that way we don't end up saying some things we do not mean to each other. Is that grown up enough for you? Does that meet your fucking benchmark, huh? Is that grown up enough for you, Ananya? Does that meet your benchmark?
I never asked you to do any of that.
कभी किसी ने आपको थप्पड़ मारा है? घुमा कर एकदम बंद कमरे में, ताकि थप्पड़ मारने के बाद ना 10 सेकंड सिर्फ थप्पड़ की गूंज सुनाई दे. That's how it felt. And she said, I never asked you to do any of that. कभी किसी के लिए चांद तोड़ कर लाओ और वो बोले मैंने तो कहा ही नहीं था.
I never asked you to do that, Dave. Growing up is sacrifice. तू हर चीज के लिए मुझे blame नहीं कर सकता. And at any point in time, if you wanted to go back to writing, I would have supported you, ना? I would have been there for you like you were there for me.
समय मिल जाता तेरे को तेरे पैनिक अटैक्स के बीच में.
Fucked up. I really fucked up, man. I should not have said that. Ananya was dealing with anxiety from even before we got together, and last year her panic attacks got very, very severe, and she had to be hospitalized thrice, and it was difficult. It was difficult for me, for her sister, for her parents, and
Dave, he's always been my rock from the get-go. He took leaves, he got me medication, he even cleaned up my vomit, and he talked to my parents. He was just always there, you know, and I just never expected him to bring that up.
So, why did you bring it up?
I didn't want to, yaar. I just got tired of her pretending as if she's the only one who's given up something to be in this relationship. As if she's the only one who's let life pass her by to be in this relationship. Because that's not true. I have made sacrifices as well. And she couldn't see that. And she never saw that. And I got flustered, I got frustrated, I got pissed off, and I said something I should not have said. I fucked up. I agree, I fucked up. I fucked up.
Did you apologize?
Fuck you, man.
Ananya, I'm really sorry. I didn't. That's not what I meant.
Don't fucking touch me right now.
Okay.
You know what? I think we're done.
Yeah.
I'll get the money back. The deposit. I've been keeping that from you for a while. I'll get it back.
What are you talking about?
The deposit, Dave. I told you I took it out.
हाँ. Why'd you do that again?
Because I wanted to commit to this decision, Dev.
तो बस निकाल लिया.
हाँ, बस निकाल लिया. But you know what? Don't worry. I'll handle everything if that means that you don't have to make another sacrifice.
Stop it.
Should I? Should I stop it? Is this the part where you make another sacrifice and you walk away from the conversation because you're the bigger person?
Ananya, you're really pushing it right now.
Dev Ahuja, the famous writer, and his wreck of a girlfriend. No, seriously, fuck you, man.
Ananya, I said I'm sorry. Can you please tone it down a little?
No. You know what? और कुछ भी बचा है बोलने को तो वो भी बोल दे. कब का हिसाब लेके बैठा है तू?
Ananya, I said something I did not mean, and then I apologized right after. So maybe we should act like grown-ups and stop this before it turns into something ugly.
Grown-ups? You really have some fucking nerve to say that to my face, man. And you know what? I'm not angry. I'm not overreacting either. I'm just seeing things for what they are right now.
Ananya, I need you to calm down right now, okay? Please calm the fuck down.
No, Dave! It's all me! It's all fucking me!
You know it's not. You know it's not.
Why does everyone have to make me feel like it is?
You're not alone.
Yes, I am!
No, you're not.
Yes, I am! Don't you get it?
For once in your life, will you stop playing the
You
victim?
do not!
तू अब जाके बता रही है
You
अनन्या.
just don't fucking get
See
it!
this is typical of you. You push me away, you shut me out, and you act like you're all alone, as if तेरा तो इस दुनिया में और कोई है ही नहीं. Because in a weird way, तुझे मजा आता है खुद को victim बनाने में. You like thinking you're all alone. You like thinking you can fight this fight alone, and the only person it hurts is you and the people around you and the people who care about you.
Oh God, go fuck yourself, man. You know, you're just a fucking man-child who isn't getting what he wants, and that's why you're throwing a fucking tantrum right now.
Tantrum? Is this a fucking tantrum?
Yes, it is. You just सब कुछ तेरा है यार. तेरे सपने, तेरा करियर, तेरी fucked up timeline. कितना complain करता है? Mr. Nice guy who holds open the door for you. You're so sweet. It's fucking suffocating.
Suffocating, huh?
Yes, and you know you have no concept of space and no concept of you. कौन बन गया यार तू? Where is the man I started dating? The man I fell in love with? You know, where is that guy? You just... ये future फलाना ढिमकाना ये कौन है यार ये इंसान? Because I don't like him. He stresses me out. He makes me sick.
I don't recognize the man Ananya fell in love with. I don't know where he is. I can't find him. I wish I could. I tried. You know, maybe life hit him so fast and so hard that he didn't notice कि वो अपनी हॉबीज के साथ अपना कौन सा हिस्सा पीछे छोड़ता चला जा रहा है. He just didn't notice. It happened gradually. I'm not sure he's there anymore. I respect who I am. I think, yeah, I do think that I respect who I am right now. Because I felt like growing up, you have two choices, okay? You can either be someone you like, or you can be someone you respect. I like the man. And I never fell in love with. Did.
तो क्यों है मेरे साथ? रोका क्या किसी ने? If I suffocate you, if I make you sick, तो छोड़ दे मुझे, चली जा छोड़ के. अगर तेरे को स्टार्टिंग से पता था कि you're not going to see a future with me, तो 4 साल क्यों लगे तुझे ये बोलने में मुझे? Because what?
you'd leave me. Because I love you. I love you because whenever you're angry or upset with me, you still tell me that you're not upset. And I love the way you patiently answer me every time I ask you if you love me, because I know you love me, Dev. I like being reminded. I love you because you're home. And anytime, any place, anywhere without you, I just feel homesick. But with you, I'm just fine.
And did you say this to him?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Love you too.
And that was the first time in my life that I saw Dev say that, and I knew he didn't mean it.
In that moment, I just did not know कि अनन्या आई लव यू मुझे बोल रही है या मेरे उस 4 साल पुराने वर्जन को, जो मुझे पता भी नहीं कि एग्जिस्ट करता है या नहीं.
Dev, would it really make that much of a difference? तू प्यार करता है ना मुझसे? Can't we live without a kid?
पता नहीं.
जाने भी तो छोड़ो ना ऐसे, क्या तुम नाराज हो मेरी वजह से? जाने भी तो होगा ना फिर से, पास आओ ना मिल जा गले से, तारे खींच लाऊंगी गाने भी सुनाऊंगी तुम्हें, जाने जाने भी दो, दिल तोड़ो ना ऐसे, नाराज न हो मेरी वजह से, तारे खींच लाऊंगी, गाने भी सुनाऊंगी तुम्हें, जाने भी दो जरा, होगा ना फिर से मेरी वजह से, जाने दो। जाने